Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning, a new Monday morning, a fresh Monday morning. The last Monday of the month of November, 4 more months to go post this week. How's your business looking like? I know it has been the period of festivity, but we have a business to run, we have challenges to face, we have opportunities to take care of, and by the time you come to end of the calendar year, you should have at least the first cut of your business plan up and going to see what kind of actions you need to take in the next 3 months to be able to bring a sense of growth in the business plan in next fiscal year. But today we continue our sales series, and over time we have spoken about a lot of things. We have understood uh, how the sales process should be, and how do you look at your customers, and are you selling to your right customers. But the question that I'm asking today is, what exactly are you selling? And you may call me a fool because all of you know what you're selling, but do you truly know what you're selling? If you followed me over the past 4 weeks or past 3 weeks, you would have realized that we are probably playing in the dark. In week one, we found out how big our market really is. In week two, we said, are we selling to the right market or not the right market? And then we spoke about your market sizes and the market shares that you have. And if you want access to any of the videos, please go to the YouTube channels and you will face every one of them. But today we are going to go one step deeper and ask this question: what are you selling? And I'm not asking about your product. I'm asking about your value. Because what you think you're selling and what a customer believes you're buying are often two completely different things. And let me address this differently, simply. If I ask 10 entrepreneurs what you sell, most of the answers that I will get is, I sell machinery, I sell fabrics, I sell insurance, I sell consulting programs, I sell digital marketing services, I sell printing services, I sell training programs. But that's not what the customer is buying. No one buys a machine. They buy fewer breakdowns and more production. No one buys insurance. They buy peace of mind. Nobody buys printing, they buy presentation and credibility. Nobody buys training, they buy confidence, skill, and progress. You see, there's a big difference between what you sell and what the customer buys. And if you don't align those two things, the sales message will never connect emotionally. And remember one of the statements that I made long time back. The decision is made by the heart, justified by the brain. I remember meeting a young salesman selling water purifiers. He was trained to talk about features, reverse osmosis, UV, activated carbon, filtration, all those technical things. One day, senior asked him, "What do you sell?" And he replied very confidently, "Sir, we sell RO purifiers with triple filtration and advanced UV." And his senior smiled and said, "No, we sell trust. We sell safety for a mother when she fills a glass of water for the child." And this one sentence changed his entire sales approach, because he stopped talking about technology and started talking about emotion and safety. His conversions doubled. He didn't change the product, he just understood what he was selling. So, moment of reflection, ladies and gentlemen. Take a pause and ask yourself, what do my customers really buy from me? Because if your answer sounds like an item on the invoice, it's time to go deeper. Customers don't buy product, they buy solutions, feelings, and outcomes. And if you sell uniforms, you're not selling clothes, you're selling identity. If you sell packaging, you are not selling boxes, you are selling protection and presentation. If you sell software, you are not selling code, you're selling speed, accuracy, and control. If you sell food, you are not selling taste, you're selling comfort, convenience, and care. Now, here's the big challenge. The big challenge of the USP confusion. Everybody talks about having an USP, a unique selling proposition. But let's be honest, most USBs that I sound like copy-paste lines. We provide high quality, we deliver on time, we offer our customers care, we offer competitive prices. My friends, these are not USPs, these are the customer's expectation. No one is going to choose you because you deliver on time. They will only notice if you don't. Your real USP is not what you do. It makes what you are different in and what matters to your customer. And that's the key. Different in a way that matters. So let's do the practical USP triangle. This is a very practical thing. Take a piece of paper, draw a triangle. On each of the three corners, write feature, what the product does, benefit, what the customer gets, and value, why it matters to them emotionally or financially. So now whenever you describe this, your business, connect all three. For example, we make packaging boxes, that's a feature. They're stronger and custom size, that's benefit, which means your product reaches safely and looks premium to the customer, that's value. Now that you've gone from product to benefit to value, that's how the customer will understand your worth. I was once coaching a printing company. They printed brochures, stationery, packaging, business cards, all standard things. When I asked the sales team what made them different, they said, we print high quality material at competitive prices. And I said, that's not in USP, that's in survival. So we dug deeper and we realized they had one hidden strength. Every designer in their team was trained in branding, not design. They just didn't print, they improved the client's layout, color tone, and messaging to make it look better on paper. So we rewrote the value statement. We help companies look premium on paper. And that one line became their identity. They stopped competing on price because they're now selling perception, not printing. And their benefit profits increased not because of changed machines, but because they changed how they describe what they do. Now, this is the exercise that you guys need to do today, this week, and I hope you have been doing all the exercises. I get a lot of responses from a lot of people about what they have done, but I hope all of you are doing it. Now, this practical exercise is define your USP. Let's make this real. Write this sentence on your notepad. We help dash, which is your customer, achieve dash, the result and transformation through dash, what you actually do. That's your USP template. Simple, human, focused on your customer's outcome. And when you explain their value in one clear sentence, your confidence goes up, your team's message becomes consistent, and your customers immediately understand what makes you worth it. And when you can't, you end up talking features, comparing prices, and sounding like everyone else. Clarity in communication is not a luxury. It's your biggest competitive edge. Because in a crowded marketplace, the clearer voice always wins. And here's your task for next week. Write down what you sell, the product or service. Then write what the customer actually buys, the outcome or feeling. Then write that one line that connects both. And that's your USP. And I want you to test it. Share that line with a team or one of your clients and say, does this sound like me? And if they smile and say yes, you have nailed it. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll go deeper into this when we talk about the FABV technique next week. Not only the features, but we'll talk about the F for features, A for advantages, B for benefits, and V for values, so clearly that your customer understand, connect, and buy. Till then, remember this: your customers don't buy what you sell, they buy what they believe they'll get after buying from you. Sell that feeling, that result, that transformation, and the selling will stop feeling like convincing. It will start like serving. Thank you very much for being with me for so many weeks, close to 3 years that we have been doing this. Till next Monday, same place, same time, with the FABV in place. Till then, have a great Monday, great closure to this month, and I shall see you on the other side.